Welcome back to the Working Class Musician YouTube channel. I am Jimmy Franklin, and today, this is the quickest way to write a Metallica riff. I have been wanting to make this video for a long time, so let's get into it and see how it goes. There is one step, so before we get into the actual steps, there is step one. Before we get into the writing process steps, step one is always, it's kind of an unwritten rule, but I think step one really is to grab the pointiest guitar that you own. In my case, I'm going to grab my Gibson Explorer. This is a Gibson Explorer Traditional Pro that they made, 2007. And this is one of my favorite guitars that I own, and it doesn't come out much, and I love it. I love it so much. Let's look over to the guitar cam really quick and do a quick shred. So as you see, this thing, let me turn it down. This thing is an absolute powerhouse. It's exactly what we need for this type of gig. Now, on top of that, I am running this. Ooh, is that really... Oh my God, there we go. That is so much fun. Okay. So, step one in the Metallica riff writing process, I would say, for me, now remember, I'm not trying to dive into music theory and what an Aeolian Locrian scale is. I want you to be able to write something right now off the ridiculous information that I give you. So, I think that step one is to start with a chunky chord in this rhythm. The secret rhythm to this, to get started, is what I like to call 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3! Does that make sense to you? I think that makes perfect sense, right? So let's go to an E chord, over to the guitar cam. Now we start with a nice E chord. I am tuned down half a step, but what's gonna happen here is exactly what I just did. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Side note, it is very important that you do all down strums and as fast as you possibly can, right? So something like this. Oops, wrong camera. Step two, once again, without using any theory, we're just going to move one note a half step, okay? You know, I like to throw that a half step up. Let's see how that sounds. So far, so good, right? Starting to sound kind of Metallica-esque, okay? Now, the next step, back to step one in a way, the next step is to not just make it 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3! We have to make it 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yeah! Make sense? I think it does. So that sounds like this. Right? You hear the 3, yeah! 3, yeah! 3, yeah! 3, yeah! Now, I think the unwritten rule of Metallica is that whatever your riff is, it does it for the intro, it does it for the verse, and then whenever the pre-chorus comes in, especially old Metallica, right? Kill 'em all generation Metallica, you just move up a half step for the pre-chorus before you do your chorus, right? That's what a pre-chorus means, of course. So that would sound something like this. We start on our riff again. I have no idea what that last part was, but after you get that down, you can start adding in some gallops. This is just a little point I like to add in on the end, but if you are doing all these down strums and doing this rhythm pattern, let's do something like this. You're doing something like that, you can add in these gallops. Ooh, and then you could even, I guess, move things around. I'm learning rules. Here we go. Gallops are cool, but I like the thrash better. I like the thrash 16th notes. That kind of idea. And that's still the same rhythm of the 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit like, do the comment thing, subscribe, punch that like button, whatever you're gonna do. Check the links in the description box, and don't forget to check out one of these videos right here. This is The Working Class Musician. I'm Jimmy Franklin, and I will see you next time.